Okay, this is Gamer Blave, and we are back with another episode of Ghost of Tsushima, Director's Cut. If you missed the last episode, or you just want to be caught up on what is going on, then we have been in the frozen north. Although, guys, we actually came down here, but we don't need to discuss that right now. We were in the north, and what we were doing was trying to secure a passageway, which is actually why we're able to be in the south, and passageway and access to our allies. And we met up with some people that Yuna knew, and we took a fort. And actually, it's a fort over here, Fort Kaminodake, which I was commenting at the very end of the last one is not a place that we can like fast travel to. It doesn't have like a little, I don't even know what this would be, like a little fast travel point or I don't know, marker. It doesn't have a map marker. Yeah, that's a good name for it. Anyway, I came back down to a point on the lower map, a survivor camp, because I was trying to find a trapper, because I thought that they'd be able to sell us gold, because we bought some gold from a trapper in the north. But I'm thinking that maybe that's only trappers in the north, because, well, that's the only place I have seen that yet. So anyway, we're just going to keep our eyes open and see if that happens. See if we get some more. Anyway, what we're going to be doing in this episode is a couple more of our companion missions. So we have a Yuriko tail here. We have a Norio tail here, and hiding right behind the Yogaku temple here, we have a Friends in Passing Ishikawa tail. So these are both 8 of 9 right here, so that they would be double whammies. So what I think we're going to do is start off with the Yuriko tail, and then, because we usually can, well, no, let's start off with one of these, because we might only be able to fit in 2, and then we'll do the Yuriko if we can fit in 3. So let's do these Norio tails. That's a better idea, because I don't want to do like a Yuriko and then 1 Norio tail. That'd be a bummer. So we might be able to do 2 Norio. We will almost certainly be able to do 2 Norio tails, and that'll finish up our quests with Norio. That'll be fun. Now, guys, if you missed the last episode, for a very brief moment, or for a very brief time, I turned on the shoot, what was it? The hardest level of difficulty, the hardest difficulty setting, because I feel like we've been just crushing. I mean, honestly, guys, I feel like hard is too easy. Like at the very beginning of the game, hard is actually very hard, because like 1 or 2 hits will just kill you. But where we are now, like, we just kill stuff. Who is there to fight here?
Time to end this.
But where we are now in the game, like, we just demolish stuff. We absolutely demolish stuff. Okay, I'm not going to use my thing on this. I might wreck it. Might regret it. Okay, didn't regret it. Nice. But
You were praising the Mongols. Do they pay well for your services?
If they refuse, they kill us. But the Guardian's brother will change that.
What do you know about Norio?
He's going to lead us to victory. I can take you to him.
do it. The Guardian of Tsushima.
Quickly.
This way, my lord.
This better not be a trap, dude.
Does Norio know you're helping the Mongols?
Until we take back Sita Temple, he told us to keep cooperating, so they don't suspect us.
That doesn't sound like Norio.
Really? But you inspire everything he does. He always talks about what he learned from the ghost.
What are you doing back here, Ghost?
I brought the ghost!
Yeah, something sounds fishy about this. I got a bad feeling about this one.
Most
Norio
of you will
is
storm
inside
the
with
main
the
gate.
others.
Draw their attention.
We'll send small bands up each side to flank. Use the tree line as cover. Lord Sakai. Everyone, give me a moment to speak with Lord Sakai.
So it is Norio. Guys, I honestly kind of figured it wasn't going to be him. Like an imposter.
You arrived just in time. This way.
You planning some sort of an attack? Well, I mean, clearly he was planning an
to
attack.
take back Cedar Temple.
We've been training hard. They're ready.
I recognize some faces here.
From Akashima, I sent messengers to Kushi Temple, but no one came.
After all we did there.
We can free Cedar Temple without them.
Yeah, we can free Cedar Temple, just me and you, dude. If we're being honest. Of course, not on the hardest difficulty setting, if we're being honest. if we're being totally
You think
honest.
these people can take back the temple?
We could handle it on our own.
Why risk their lives?
Cedar Temple can be a beacon for all of Tsushima. Everyone who takes part in the attack will be a messenger of hope. We can't carry this message alone. This victory has to be theirs.
When do we ride, Norio?
At dawn, my lord.
All right. Well, I guess that makes some sense. I mean, get the people involved.
We ride for Cedar Temple with the ghost! Yeah! When you took Castle Kaneda, you did it without the samurai. You must have had doubts going in.
Feelings don't matter. No, I mean, they
I wasn't
sort of
sure we
matter.
could take
Morale
Kaneda
and
until
whatnot.
It was done.
I feel the same without my brother and his men by my side. I wish Angel was here with us.
His spirit is.
So we're just doing like a full, frontal assault here, just no real strategy to this. We're just going right in the front. I mean, I love it. Sounds like a plan that I would come up with. Wait, is that not it? Okay. Never mind.
You have
hello?
supporters, Norio.
They remember the Guardian, and they know why we ride for Cedar Temple.
They're fortunate you fight for them.
We should get off the road. This way.
I'm still, guys, I'm still lamenting the
temple
loss
is
of
just ahead,
Nobu.
Through the cedars.
Are they holding any monks hostage?
No. One reason I told them to cooperate. Reduce their risk when we attack.
Good thinking.
The loss of our horse and our horse armor.
We're getting close.
Breathe, Norio. You can't fight if you hold your breath.
How could you tell?
I know you well enough by now, my friend.
Man, why didn't we start a little bit closer to this place? We're going like all the way across the universe.
Norio, and the ghost. We came as soon as we could.
It's good to have Kushi Temple with us.
Cedar Temple, Akashima, and Kushi stand together as one.
We'll attack through the main gate.
Yes. Draw the Mongols' attention while the others flank.
What do you want me?
Okay.
My lord, this may be my plan, but you should fight as you see fit. All of you, follow me. Stay close.
Okay, I'm just going to go in the front and just slaughter as many people as I possibly can. But at least they actually do have a plan. We're going to distract them and then flank. So, guys, I'm going to go in the front and just start waylaying people. Can I do a standoff? Do, do, do.
Not one of you will die today. Everyone who falls will live forever in history.
Wrecked. 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 Now we still have our ghost stance, so like when it's starting to look hairy, guys, we need to ghost stance these fools.
They have a watcher.
Yeah, that watching situation, not great. Okay, we're gonna ghost stance these fools. Yeah. Enough of these shenanigans. We're just not gonna have any of it, guys. Man, we're just dominating something. Oh gosh! Where's the Hawacha? I don't even see it anymore. I mean, I certainly don't see the effect of it. Oh, those archers tagged me. We were actually like flawlessing this crap. Where are the rest of them? And still, I've got the smoke bomb if we need it. Oh, eat that. Yeah, I'm not putting up with it. Just not putting up with it. Eat that, dude. Freaking get some. Ah, crap. I can't see what's going on. Okay, where are the rest? Oh. Crapola. Crap. Eat it. Yeah, who else? Who the heck else will stand against us now? Oh, this guy. Oh, that was an explosive arrow, guys. That was a little overkill for that situation. That was unnecessary. That was not necessary. Okay, anyone got anything that we need? I want that guy's predator hides. He didn't have any predator hides. Oh, we did have a predator hide. Nice. Okay. See, that's what I'm talking about, though, guys. That was pretty much domination. Pretty dang much domination. And honestly, I mean, I know I say in every video, guys, but I'm thinking it, and I still don't. You know, just if you're tuning in for bits and pieces of each video, because I know I record for an hour, and I know that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. Honestly, if I had more views, I think I would probably do about half-hour videos, but an hour just feels more natural to me. But I'm going to go down there and deal with that. Why is there a dude right there? There's an enemy right there. Anyway, so what I was going to say is I still feel like even though this armor is awesome, just with my skill level, I actually think that it's a handicap. Even though it's just, I just think it's more fun to play with. I think the Sakai armor is more powerful for us because it protects us more and our regular attacks do more damage. But
The temple is
that's
yours.
just my opinion.
The last time I was here, my brother, Hochi, the abbot, they were all alive.
Starting today, you can rebuild.
Come with me to the main hall. I have to make sure the Mongols did no lasting damage.
Oh, I'm sure they defaced the heck out of it, man. It's what have they been doing to this whole freaking island, man? I mean, we just heard in the last episode that they were like stringing people up, stringing a guy like some dude's son up in front of him, like while he was sitting there screaming, and then they were like putting people on spikes. I mean, guys, that's ridiculous, So, like, to think that maybe they didn't do anything to the temple, but, if they, certainly, they would do it just out of spite, and if they did, then it's not going to be pretty.
Norio! Lord Sakai,
What's wrong?
do not go inside the main hall.
Get a hold of yourself. Whatever
Okay.
the Mongols destroyed, we can rebuild.
Yeah,
The
I was
hall
about to
looks fine
say.
from the outside.
Yeah. Unless they just murdered a bunch of people and stuck them in there.
Nothing damaged or stolen.
Norio.
Angel?
What? How would we not immediately see him? Like, he's in the middle of the hall. I mean, that's horrible,
Took you
but
out of the pit.
nothing damaged or stolen. He's in the middle of the room.
The Mongols promised to spare you. If I told them everything.
I'm here, Angel. It's all right now.
I don't think it's all right.
I told them about the abbey. Hochi, Kuchitsera, in Akashima.
Oh my
Doesn't
gosh.
matter.
Norio, I held on to see you. But I can't live like this.
Yes, you can.
Please. Brother. Please.
Lord Sakai, would you leave us?
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Guys, wow. So that's probably the most brutal thing they've actually depicted them doing. I mean, I guess they've set people on fire, they've decapitated people. But that, guys, that is gruesome. That's horrible. My gosh.
His name is Kharcho, the one who burned my brother, then cut off his limbs.
This Haricho is among the dead.
Not yet.
Norio, your brother was the Guardian. He died a hero.
No, he didn't. I can find out where this Mongol coward is. But then I'll need your help.
You'll have it.
When the snow lets up, we'll hold the funeral.
Gee whiz. Guys, that is that is super. I don't even know. That is rough. That is rough. They've been making these quests with a Charm of Resistance 3. Okay, guys, sorry. I'm like, oh, squirrel. They've been making these companion quests really dark. With the possible exception of the Kenji quests, they've been making these really dark, like innocent civilians getting butchered, and then, Lady Masako's whole family getting slaughtered. It's dark. This is dark stuff. And then, of course, Yuna, being enslaved. She was enslaved with her brother, and all of the stuff that went along with that, guys, is just not good stuff. But anyway, Charm of Resistance 3. I think we're actually packing. Oh no, we're not. We're not actually using one right now, because I think we're using Hachimon's favor. That sucks. I don't know. I really like Charm. I like Hachimon's favor, guys. I really do. Okay, so let's have a look. Where is Norio? Or is he not going to pop up until later? Okay, guys, I guess he's not going to pop up until later. Oh, no, I'm right on top of him. Never mind. We're going to get a Chaos Headband and another Minor Defense Charm.
My lord, can I help you?
Find Norio. Is that this? Because I'm not wanting to get involved in another quest. I'm wanting to do the Norio quest, but I guess that's this.
I'm looking for Norio. Where is he?
He brought his brother's ashes to a cemetery. It's in the hills to the south.
I'll look for him there. Thank you.
This threefold world. Oh man, guys, I feel like my voice is going today. Like, I haven't been doing a whole lot of talking. I recorded one episode of this earlier today, and I recorded an episode of Kingdom Come Deliverance. But apart from that, I really haven't done a whole lot of talking. It's the weekend. So, I've talked to my, my wife and kid a little bit, but, no more or less than usual. So, can I fast travel there? No, I can't. So anyway, we need to get out of this enclosure, and then we can summon our mount and get the heck out of here. Yeah, we can just steer clear of those guys over there. I mean, I'm sure it would be fun to kill them, but we're on a mission here, guys. We're on a mission. What is this place? There's freaking stuff all over the place here, guys. Just trying to make sure that we get some predator hides. I think that they're... Actually, I can't remember if there's anything else that we need to buy. I know in the last episode, we found out, because I wasn't paying very good... Who sees me? There's literally a guy up there. Are you kidding? Ridiculous. Oh, I guess I wasn't paying attention, I guess, when we got the ability. But the flaming sword ability actually requires an item in order to use it. So I mean, it's actually a ghost weapon. So I found that very odd, for lack of a better word. So because I thought it was going to use resolve.
Enjo's urn. He liked the open air better than the pagoda at Cedar Temple.
The Mongol you're looking for. Haracho. Have you found him?
He's not far from here.
Norio, Cedar Temple needs your leadership.
This comes first.
Revenge is not the first duty of a monk.
Before I was a monk, I was a brother.
Don't do this alone. Let me help.
If you wish.
I mean, he said he needed my help, and you know, at the end of the last quest. So,
Where do we find him?
Fort Shoni.
You're sure he's the one responsible?
When I find him, he will pray for a quick death, and his cries will go unheard.
revenge is a dark path. I mean, it is your
If the
right, but it is a
situation
dark
were
path.
reversed, I have a feeling Enjo would forego revenge.
If it were reversed, I'd be dead, and the Guardian would live. Tsushima would be better off.
Go back to Cedar Temple. Let me take care of this.
You're not talking me out of it.
I don't want you to become
Like what? You?
like
There's
so
a
many
spot
others
down
who
here
have been
where you can
changed
see
by
the
this
fort.
war.
It's far too late for that, my lord. I put everything you taught me to good use tracking Kharsho.
What does he look like?
Like every other murdering, honorless Mongol dog.
You may only get one chance at him.
I'll know him when I see him.
When you have him in your sights, strike without delay.
Dogs! Get away from there!
Norio!
Please, we were just hungry. Spare us. We're leaving.
Jeez.
Norio, they weren't a threat.
Maybe. They're definitely not now. They should have known better. Advance and reach Nirvana. Retreat and find hell.
What's that from?
A prayer Enjo inscribed on this Naginata after he saved Kushi Temple from bandits.
And became the Guardian. He suffered more than either of us know. But he held on so he could see you.
Do you know what his last words to me were? I was wrong.
About what?
I'll never know. Kharsho's last words will be a howl of pain.
We should get some rest, Norio. For tomorrow.
You're right, my lord. I'll save my strength for Kharsho.
Wow. I mean, I can't say I blame him for being... I mean, I don't know. He's beyond just mad, guys. I mean, he's even... I think he might even be beyond, like, Masako mad. He's gone. He's gone. Dude.
The fort is in flames. What did Norio do?
Norio just killed everybody.
He's gone mad.
What happened?
Norio. At first, when I saw him, I thought my prayers were answered, but...
Return to Cedar Temple. I'll handle this.
Oh my gosh. I don't want to fight Norio.
Seek refuge in Amida Buddha.
Holy crap.
Who did this?
Norio. He's lost his mind.
Literally burnt this whole place down.
You do not have the courage to do it.
Where is it?
Burn for your crimes,
Oh.
butcher!
What do you mean don't have the courage to do it? He just burnt a whole town.
Your naginata in hatred.
I did what the ghost would do. And now Harsho is gone. I'm not going back to Cedar Temple. Not after this.
Where will you go?
It doesn't matter. He was still alive when I lit the wood. When he screamed, it filled me with joy. And I
Whoa.
would do it again. I'm no longer a monk.
You don't get to give up. We all have regrets and broken promises. But this island needs you. The last warrior monk of Cedar Temple.
I can't go back to what I was before this.
I'm not asking you to go back. I'm asking you to keep your faith and move forward.
Thank you, Jin.
I'll see you at Cedar Temple.
Guys, that is a very weird situation, and I don't want to unpack it too much for a couple of reasons. One, I don't have the proficiency to get into it, the mental proficiency to get into it as much as it really deserves. Charm or Vitality. I think we actually have like 1 million of these. Man, I kind of wish. I don't know. Maybe it's because, like, if you didn't do everything, like if you don't do everything and you're just doing some of the main quests, you know, you might not wind up with like 50 of these. But anyway, we wound up with 50 of these. The Chaos Headband. Let's check this one out. Let's check it out. It might be cool. It actually does look pretty sweet. Let's put it on. Anyway, but you know, I can't help but think. And once again, I'm going to try to keep this short and succinct. I can't speak, guys. I said my voice is kind of dry and like I'm losing it. So I just can't talk. Succinct. I can't speak. Anyway, I'm going to try to keep it short is what I'm trying to say. And I haven't even gotten into my anyway, sorry. Is like he's talking to himself, right? In a way, he's like trying to convince himself of like what's going on, because you know like it couldn't be more blunt about what they were trying to say. Norio was like, I only did what the ghost was trying to do. Norio had a code, right? He was very strict and set in his code. I mean, I mean, like, you know, you got the samurai code. Yeah, that's one thing, but like a monk, right, guys? Now that's a code, right? Now that's something that's got, you know, all of these different vows and whatnot to it. You know, that's like, that's faith, right? That's not just honor, right? Honor is a certain part of it too, but you've also got faith too. You've got honor and faith, right? So Norio goes against that. Norio goes against that, and he's just like, I'm only doing what the ghost would do. And the thing is, it's true. It's true. He's been watching Jin, and this stuff is just repeatedly exploding here. And you know, Jin is like, yeah, you got to go back and you've got to go and be the monk. And Norio's like, once you do this stuff, you know, once you give it up, you can't. Like, it's gone. Like, like it's toast, dude. So, now, you know, what we may or may not, have some kind of opportunity for redemption, but it's not like you can just like toggle it on and off, like you can just, use it when you want to, and then go back and forth between, use your code of honor whenever it's useful to you, and then, discard it whenever it's convenient as well. Like that's not how honor works. I mean, it's kind of like if you've ever, just to use I guess an example, like if you've ever known someone who has, I said I was going to be really quick about it, guys, but you know how if you've been following this, you know how I get into crap. If you've ever known someone who, friend, acquaintance, or whatever, the case may be, once you've experienced someone to tell an untruth, where is Yuriko? She was down here, wasn't she? There she is. Okay. I was about to say, we're trying to go here. Once you experience them to tell an untruth, and especially if they do that repeatedly, and without any kind of remorse. But, that sense of, like that is not like integrity, or at least that form of integrity is not something that they, that you at least will have for them. You would be like, okay, well, their word doesn't really mean a whole lot. Like you just naturally, whether it's consciously or not, you won't really put a whole lot of stock into what that person says, right? If what they say is, objectively, verifiably false. At least that's been my experience. There have been a few people I've known throughout my life who just say things that are not true, right? And the guys, I confess, I actually used to be one of those people who would just make stuff up all the time. Like I would just be like, oh, this story would be a whole lot better if this thing happened in it. So I would just make crap up all the time. And then at one point in my life, I was like, you know what? I think that's not a very good idea, for kind of this very reason, because saying things that are untrue really kind of taints you. It is useful for people who to, when you're actually talking, when you're actually communicating with people, for them to be able to value, the integrity of your word, be able to be like, oh, okay, well, that person speaks the truth, or that person acts honorably, and if you don't, I don't know what I guess, guys, see, like I said, I don't really, have that thought completely formulated. But what I guess that is more or less what I'm trying to say. You can't just move in and out of a code as you see fit. That's what I'm trying to say. I said I was going to try to keep it short, and I would say that's medium length for me. That wasn't exactly short. That's medium length for me. But I'm just going to cut it short before I really get to my conclusion. But I think you get what I'm trying to say. If you followed along there somewhat. But yeah.
Excuse me. The cold wind is getting to me.
Yuriko, you're not well.
Nonsense.
Let me take you to Akashima. They can treat you.
It's not nonsense.
We have to visit someplace special.
Where?
It's not far. After that, I promise we will see your healers.
Fine. But if you start feeling worse, we go straight to Akashima.
Of course, my lord. Always so stern.
Yeah. Guys, I don't think that she's going to make it. I mean, let's be real here. They're laying on the foreshadowing pretty dang thick there. They're laying it on pretty thick.
Where is this special place of yours?
You'll see.
You cannot tell me?
I won't have to.
Good heavens, look at that. That is some red leafage. Wow.
Lead the way.
Let's see if you can keep up.
Careful, Yuriko.
Oh my gosh, she's going. She's going. I mean, where else would we go? So we went to a bunch of cemeteries. So we wouldn't go to... I mean, we've already been to the Sakai burial ground. And then we went to the Shimura one as well. I don't know which other... I don't know where else we would go.
Do you know where we are?
There's an onsen around here, isn't there?
I forgot what an onsen is. Oh, a spring.
Take a closer look. Isn't it beautiful?
Very. Why are we here?
Are you upset? I hope it's not wrong of us to come.
I don't understand.
It's so painful to see you weighed down by sadness with Lady Sakai and the little one.
Yuriko, are you alright?
It's nothing. I just felt a little faint.
When did you last eat?
Yesterday, I think.
Wait here. I'll find us something.
I'm not a child.
Please, Yuriko. Rest here a moment.
As you wish, since you ask so sweetly.
I'll be back soon.
My goodness.
Maybe there's game nearby.
Find Yuriko something to eat. Yeah, guys, this isn't gonna end well. This isn't gonna end well. Of course, I mean, like I said, these companion quests have just been getting progressively darker and darker. I mean, like none of them have been like super uplifting. I mean, even the Kenji ones, those are just like, I don't know, a little like mildly lighthearted. They're not. I wouldn't call them uplifting or anything like that. So, I don't know. We're looking for a... Oh, there's some boar right there.
Boar.
Oh. There we go. I think one boar will suffice, guys.
I'll bring this to Yuriko. Make her eat a little.
Uh-oh, we're about to get mauled. Oh, no. Okay, good. Good. I didn't want to get mauled by a couple of boar. That would have been unfortunate.
Yuriko! Yuriko!
Oh,
Her horse
gosh.
isn't here. She rode off.
There we go. Tracks. Tracks. Yuriko, you are killing me. Now, you're killing yourself. But also killing me.
Powder. Herbs. She came this way. Yuriko's horse.
Okay.
She can't be far.
Okay, let's get on foot too. Okay. She's going that way. Oh, nice. Oh, she must be going and checking out this statue. Not liking it. Oh yeah, she's not doing well, guys.
My lord.
Yuriko, are you hurt?
No. I got lost.
Where were you going?
I saw my mother. She waved but kept walking. I had to catch up.
I'm bringing you home.
No. My mother. I have to make an offering.
You do not.
Please. For all the times I've done as you asked. Come with me. Let me pay respects to my mother.
All right. But don't push yourself.
Wait, like, okay, we're just like, okay, we'll just do this thing, and then we'll just do this thing, and we'll just do this thing. Each time, she's just pushing herself, and she's clearly on death's door. It's like, you know, we could have taken her to the monks a long time ago for healing, and there might have been a chance.
My mother would take me on long walks in these hills and teach me about the plants.
Maybe that's why you saw her.
There'd be a chance that her life was meaningfully extended, but, I mean, you know, that's...
We're almost there.
That's neither here nor there. I mean, this is clearly what she wants. But I guess the question is she in her right mind? I don't know. Oh, whoops. I guess I shouldn't have got off my horse. I thought that was get off the horse time. But she's walking slow enough that it doesn't really matter. It's pretty up here. I'll give it that.
My family is here.
Yeah. I think this is going to be it.
Kazumasa. That night, you brought little Jin to me. And he was so sick after all that time in the forest. We had already lost Lady Sakai. Kazumasa, are you listening?
I'm listening.
I made him drink that remedy my mother taught me. We sat by his side the whole night. You held my hand. Do you remember?
Yes, I remember.
That night, I was so scared. So sad for little Jin. But I was so happy. Does that make me a bad person?
No.
When he recovered. When you taught me how to ride. The day we rode to the onsen. Oh, the sunset was red and full.
That was what?
The best day of my life. It's dark, Kazumasa. Tell me what you see.
I can see all the way to Yarikawa.
I remember the war. A tragedy for all the clans.
Good people remain there.
Wow.
Castle Kaneda.
I wish you weren't there so often.
Why do you say that?
You have many responsibilities. I am grateful for the time we share, but I always want more.
There's the temple in Kushi. You can see the pagoda.
Every new year, I pray there for you, and little Jin, and my family.
Jin is lucky you take such good care of him. Now tell me what you see. Yuriko? Rest, Yuriko. The strength we need is all around us. The mighty fall at last, to be no more than dust before the wind.
Wow. So, guys, I was thinking of her more like a grandmother, but I mean, I guess she kind of became more like a stepmom. That's kind of what it seems like, is because it seems a little bit like there was a little bit of romance there after his mom died. So let's have a look at what this range charm does. Arrows have a 15% chance to... Oh, we've already got one of those, so we certainly do not require another. And then another straw hat. Let's have a look. We do not require that either. But we got quite a bit of gear now. And I do think, guys, that will probably be where we wrap up for this one. So we got in three missions for our people. We got in a nice little semi incoherent. Actually, I think I will go here in a second, and we'll do that because we get a little minor health increase, and that is free, and that is only going to take a couple seconds. So we'll do that. We got a little. I was going to try to say was we got a little monologue that was not particularly coherent. Yeah, that was what I was going to try to say. Anyway, yeah, let's go here and get this done. Even though I wanted to wrap up with that nice picturesque view there, because it was really nice up there, wasn't it? But it's pretty nice here too. It's pretty nice here on this onsen. This onsen. But anyway, guys, in the next one we're going to go and do Sensei Ishikawa's missions. Sensei Ishikawa, favorite foods. Now, as much as I would like to hear about Jin's favorite foods, I'm more interested in kind of what he's thinking about, like what's going on in our quest and like, things that are more applicable to what we're dealing with. So let's talk about the fallen samurai.
I lost good friends on the beach. Kasai, Matsuda, Hongo. I won't forget what you sacrificed for our home.
Yeah, all those add up, guys. All those add up. Like, certainly if you hadn't done any of those, our bar would probably be like half the size of what it is right now. Maybe even less. I don't know, because we've done quite a few of those. Anyway, and there's a lot more of them that we could probably find. We could probably get, I don't know, another like 15-20% increase if we actually, exhaustively looked for all of these things. But I'm not going to sweat it, guys. I'm not going to sweat it. It's not that important because we seem to be doing pretty well. Regardless. But anyway, guys, that is where we are going to cut it for this one. Feel free to weigh in on anything / everything. And, once again, we're going to do the Ishikawa quest. And unless anything else pops up, my main goal is, just kind of to drive forward with the story, because, I think that we could do, if we really wanted to, we could do all of these other missions and we would lengthen, the game by a substantial amount, because there's so much. I mean, there's a lot of content in this, so if you really want to, you can make this game as long as you want. But I really don't think that we need to. I mean, I'm having a lot of fun with it, but at the same time, I don't know if I don't think that would be particularly interesting content in terms of making videos about it, just going around and finding all the fox dens and finding all of the, finding all the springs. Maybe doing these missions, I don't know. Because if they're not the story missions, I'm not sure. I don't know. I'll think about that. I'll put a pin in that because there are an awful lot of these other missions that we could do. But I don't think that they're really necessary because apart from gold, guys, honestly, apart from gold, we really have pretty much all the techniques that I really care about. So all we really need to do is upgrade our sword. So once we find some gold and we get our sword upgraded, then we are going to be as powerful as we're ever going to be. So it's not really going to matter how many more missions we do. We're not going to gain any more power. It's just, unless those missions give us gold, of course. So gold is really the only thing standing in the way of more power right now. Like as far as I'm concerned, we're as powerful as we're going to be. In my opinion, we are at our most powerful when we're wearing our Sakai armor. That's when we're like our tankiest and we do our most melee damage. So that's when we're our most powerful. But we will be our absolute pinnacle of power once we get our last sword upgrade. And hopefully we'll get that before we reach the end game. I really do hope that we find that. But anyway, guys, that's where we're wrapping it up for this one. So as always, thank you so much for watching. We're going to be picking up right here next time.